Saturday, Chico, is when some action started, plus with that Sunday. Pistons, Cavaliers, 116, 109 the Cavaliers. And then, of course, the Lakers went down 131 to 108 in LA. They're now down 3-0. That Sunday game closed it out. The Knicks 144 to 114. Not just as a sweep. It was like a cheap Chico go get a broom, right? Go get a belt, wrap the belt around the bottom of the broom, and tell somebody to lay on the floor. It was like a belt to ass sweep. It wasn't just a sweep. Like it was belt to ass. So much belt to ass, Chico. You and I have stood firm on this. Now, you probably finna try to backpedal like a crawfish. But you and I, since about December, have always said, hey, this NBA Western Finals is going to come down to the Spurs and OKC. And we said the East was going to come down to the Pistons and Knicks. Right now, we both still right. Like they're both very much still in it. But do the Knicks and the way they did this to the 76ers, are you any bit concerned that they may go all the way to the finals now? And not Cade Cunningham.
Concerned?
Yeah.
No. Not at all. I think the Knicks are the best team in the East. The Pistons will have a problem with them. The Cavs will probably be the best matchup with them overall. But the Cavs can't stop tripping over their own feet, so to speak. I like what James Harden did. He watched the show. He sent me a tweet, allegedly, that he sent me a tweet. I just saw the number. I didn't know where it came from, but it said that. Okay, well, he said, Mofo, I saw that. I'm back. Did you like what I did the last few minutes? And I said, yeah, for sure. That's what you need to do the full game then. If you can do it then, do it.
He played 40. He played 40 minutes, 19 points, 8 of 14, 3 for 7 behind the arc, and more importantly, had 7 assists. So he did watch the show. Pause. We did get in his ass and let him know that where is the James that we see in December, January, February, why we can't do that in May and June. And he texted Chico back and said, watch this.
Yeah. Said, watch this. And that's what I did. And the Knicks did the same thing. They got rid of the big mother sucker. Big Kendrick Perkins said that. I want to get your opinion on this, big unk. Do you think that if Jalen Brunson wins the title, he'll be the greatest Knick ever? That's what Perk said. Do you agree or disagree? Is that disrespectful to ChatGPT Patrick Ewing down there, or Walt Frazier, or even Willis Reed, that's 2 Willis Reed references in back-to-back shows? Okay.
It is, man. Shout out to Big Willis Reed. Yes. Let me tell you why.
Oh.
No. It's like, look, we think not, right? We think not. My mind says no, but my heart, because the way this generation, the past 25 years, has put such an emphasis on rings, and because the Knicks have been just in this drought, this ring drought, if Big Body brings them a ring, man, you're gonna have an 11 statue outside of Madison Square, baby. Like this, New York gonna go crazy if they get a championship.
Yeah, man. You saw they swarmed J.R. Smith outside of the arena last game or whatever.
That man, shout out to J.R. Smith, graduated from an HBCU, graduated from North Carolina A&T. That man just trying to go graduate. He got mobbed, don't even play no more.
Don't even play no more. Out there looking like Scottie Pippen, though. He did look like Scottie Pippen a little bit with the dreads. But shout out to J.R., man. Like, you got to be careful, dog. Get you some security or stay from. You can't go out there in the middle of New York like that after what you've done. What? Come on, man. But Knicks can win it all.
Knicks win it all. Big Body, he goes up there to the top 5 Knicks of all time. Man.
Okay, top 5.
Because as much as a John Starks, I'm trying to look at guards and a Harper or hell, Allen Houston even. As much as those guys did their thing, they didn't win.
Right.
They didn't win, and so if he wins one, people they're gonna be skipping over that era of John Starks and Ewing and all that. They're gonna be talking about this team. They're gonna be skipping over Melo and the Stoudemire, all them. Be talking about this team.
Yeah, as they should though, because those '90s Knicks teams have our heartstrings, so to speak. They really put a face on New York basketball once again. With the hardcore era, Patrick Ewing and Derek Harper and Anthony Mason and all those guys, man, you know, but they didn't win, as you said. Yeah, they ran into Jordan and Reggie Miller and them, but they didn't win. So you will have to go all the way back even further to look at some great Knicks and Bernard King and them and Dave the Butcher and Willis Reed, like we said, and all those guys, right? But if this guy wins, he will have to be considered the greatest Knick of all time. 29 points per game, 7 assists. Like, he has the numbers too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hell, is he a native New Yorker? Is he from there?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, hey, man, I think what he's doing already top playoff scoring averages for Knicks in Knicks history, most clutch moments. So I think he definitely would be the top Knick of all time. Yeah, Walt Clyde Frazier and Earl the Pearl has our heartstrings. Yes. You know, classics from the 70s, you know, but he would have to be it. I think Jalen Brunson.
I can't argue that. Chico.
But we appreciate y'all joining us for another episode. We're going to be up and about of here. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, comment once again. And go to the website. Also, go to unclechico.myshopify.com. That's right. If you're doing numbers where you are, racks don't lie. Go get you some.
No, racks don't lie.
Racks don't lie.
Denise Smith, go check her out at DeniseSmithInsurance.com. That's Denise Smith, the typical spelling, insurance.com. You got to protect what matters most, Chico. That's your home, that's your health, that's your auto, that's your boat, that's your family, that's your finances. Protect what matters most. Denise Smith will help you do that. All you got to do is call up at 303-343-3515 or hit her up on the World Wide Web at DeniseSmithInsurance.com. Speaking of calming, the Boulder Broker, which we call the beautiful Boulder Broker, right there at Baseline and 30th, I think it is. Either way, the boulderbroker.com. Make your reservations, call them on the phone. And when you check in, let them know Uncle Neely sent you. You're getting 20% off your stay. Don't try to pull it on the way out after somebody done told you about it. You got to do it on the way in. Everything is done on the approach, not the exit. So step to them right, let them know Unc sent you. They're going to take 20% off.
Boom, 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 ba-dum. Da-dum, boom, ba-dum. Da-dum, boom, da-dum. Thank y'all for coming out, man.
We'll get Big Mama on again soon for you.
Thanks my Big Mama. Shout out to Big Mama.
They want Big Mama back. And no, we do not have a sneaky link package.
Actually, you know what? I'll tell you about the link package. It's a little bit something different. Also, if you want your business, you know, alongside us right here on the morning run, probably could be right down there. Hit us up. Let us know. You know, inbox us or DM us ASAP on any social media platform. You understand me? Unc, until next time, buddy. And the runners out there.
My beard look weird on that one.
Man, your beard look like your beard, dog.
You hate him.
He's in the Middle East.
Yeah. Boy, too slide. Wake up, tap in, drop a super chat now. Morning run, go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runner.